I don't know why I put the dates on the videos, I just do. Dames and Mr. Newland, and welcome back to F1 2021. And I am joined by David.
Hola.
David's looking forward to this one. I'm not. Qualifying at Singapore. I don't like Singapore. I think, does Alan like Singapore? I can't remember if Alan likes Singapore or not. Or did you two not have an incident in Singapore?
I can't remember now. It's been that many years over that many.
Do you think Singapore and Japan will go ahead this year?
We'll see. I'd like to see Japan come back. Singapore's the spectacle because of wow. Even that looks terrifying.
Yeah. It's a monsoon.
This is where I'm glad it's one-shot qualifying.
Oh. It's full wets. Okay, this isn't going to be fun. Oh shit, no, this isn't going to be fun. This is going to be a real slow lap-ish. It'll be slowish lap then. This is... Oh shit.
You got it wrong already. I'm out of qualifying.
So it's a case of, have you got it wrong already?
Bang, I'm out of qualifying. Spun round a bit the front wheel off.
What happened? Did it just slide?
Going out first corner, he just dropped, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it tried to do with me.
The best thing was though, even if I hadn't done that, I was starting last anyway.
How'd you know?
I'd put a full new set of engine components in.
Ah. Wow,
Use the plus.
You tried to do this with Singapore?
No, but I'm putting the new engine components in now because I knew this was going to be a shit race for me. And we've got Japan, that's a speed circuit coming up, Suzuka. And I'm going to have brand new engine components. You know?
Yeah.
I often do this at Monaco in my single player. I sacrifice that race because I know it'll be awful for me.
Fuck me, high revs.
Fuck me, iRevs t-shirt in the store soon.
I mean, if it gives me chance, if it gives us an in to start, then that doesn't bother me. But full wet start.
The trouble is, the way it stands right now, I don't know if I should tell you this. You're going to be mid-pack.
If I don't, fuck myself over.
The way it's looking right now, you are going to be you are currently looking between 7th and 10th. At least I'm 20th, I can let you all fly into the first corner and start picking up the pieces from there.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get Paul. I knew
I think
straight
you're about
away.
14th.
I am P14. Yeah, it's going to be shit, man. This is going to be shit.
Let's say I'm 20th, but like I say, I'd put an absolute 100% new engine setup in it, using the pluses, not just using the 3 we were counting for.
Oh yeah, no.
So like I say, I'm doing this for the next race.
Bloody hell. It's Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen, Norris, Ricciardo. Wow. Aston Martin in 9th and 10th.
Bottas down there in 11th. Oh, he's in a Williams, yeah, of course, because I'm in his... Oh, I forgot that bit.
Do you know what would have been even more of a, like, shit thing? Is if Bottas had gone to Alpha.
Oh, wow, it set my rival up as Bottas. He took my job.
Now I'm coming back for revenge, bitch.
Ah.
Watch you get close to Bottas and he fucking yeets you.
Yeah.
You took my car, so I'm gonna fucking eat you.
Yeah. Took my car, so I'm going to take your life.
If you can't eat him.
Obviously, I expected a better
You can't
season,
beat him,
but
eat
these
him.
things happen
Yeah.
from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race.
So it's gonna race towards the end of the race by the looks of this.
It's going to race towards the end of the race.
It's gonna rain towards the end of the race.
You just said it's going to race towards the end of the race.
Yeah.
Also, it's a dry start, is it?
By the looks of it, yeah.
Oh, that actually could make it interesting then.
Not.
You're still mid-pack.
Yeah.
Unless you go and throw a shit ton of engine components in now and come and join me at the back.
It was tempting.
Which, if I was in your position, I would be tempted.
I probably would have done, yeah.
If you'd have thought of it. I knew, especially when I saw that Singapore was going to be wet, I just thought, you know what, this is like, I usually just say, I did this at Monaco.
Yeah.
Even though you're so early in the season, I still put brand new engine components into the system. Because you've then got them for the year.
Yeah, this is gonna be a shit race.
Basically means I can do a Hamilton at Brazil for the rest of this race and just...
You can attempt it, yeah.
For the rest of the season and just fucking hammer it.
It's just you I'm waiting for.
I'm just debating what to do with my strategy option.
You got 10 seconds. I accidentally push a button. Me. Did you get it done?
Nope, he's putting on the default one. Okay, oh well.
This is not going well down to the first corner.
Somewhere on the ICE, be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
I see a car alongside me. Oh, I've just hit Vettel.
Not Inspector Seb.
Yeah, I've just damaged my fucking front wing and
I'll
all.
say, some of those car components flying over my head.
Check your MFD for
Those components flying past me, so something's gone on up ahead.
on track, resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no.
Oh, I'm out, and I've just caused an absolute shit. Wow, that was
No,
a...
you haven't. They all got past you, actually.
God damn it. That was a bit of a tap of, like, the wall that just was really weird because it was a light tap. That was a tap that shouldn't have caused the front wheel to come off. Have you got a yellow flag? Or have you got a safety car?
No safety car, just yellows though. Yeah. Oh god.
Right, that's... You never guess who's leading the race right now.
Hamilton.
No. Carlos Sainz.
Alright.
Oof. You're in a tricky position right now.
I've got no front wing, mate. I'm going for the pits.
You have a battle with an AlphaTauri. Okay, that's really weird because on my screen, you have a front wing.
Oh, I've got damage to it. I think it's orange on my
Ah, okay.
chart.
I hate the pit lane entrance to Singapore.
Wasn't it here where I punted a guy into that wall in between the pit lane and the track?
Yeah, wasn't that just... Was that in an F2?
That was in it. Was that not in our own vehicle? So it was like not a real
Oh,
driver.
yeah.
But yeah, I literally just punted him into that gap in between, into that lumber barrier.
Yuki's had to pit as well.
Yeah, well, I think it's him that I collided with.
And Sainz is still leading. 25 seconds.
What, ahead of me? Yeah, I'm 26. I'm 26 off May spin.
Off spin?
Yeah.
You give him his fucking prop.
Weather report. No rain expected right now.
No, it won't be. It'll be towards the end of the race. So I've had a little go with the gold hunter.
Right.
It's looking promising.
Oh, is it? Oh, good. Well, I'm assuming it's in quite early beta right now.
It's alpha. That's how thingy it is. It's alpha. There is a couple of kinks that need working out, like I nearly launched my RV into fucking space because of collision boxes. But
Why is that a kink? That's a feature.
Yeah, it's rather annoying.
There's another challenge we've got off of us, who can launch their RV the highest.
Yeah. But you actually open the door on the RV and actually get inside the RV to drive it. They have snowmobiles for winter.
Nice.
They have little ATV buggy things as well.
What? Oh,
No, they're not.
like Gators, Mahindras.
Yeah, like them. Obviously there's a lot of... You've played... Do you play Gold Rush?
I played about a couple of hours of it, I never played a lot of it.
So there's a lot of stuff like picking up crates full of miner's moss, which you have to have... there's different tiers of miner's moss that you can buy. Yeah. There's a lot of... There's vehicles you can buy, but the nicest vehicle so far happens to be the semi-truck with the low loader trailer that you can buy.
Are they going down licensed vehicles, or are they all made up?
At the moment, they're only made... They've no branding.
Right.
Yeah, but then they weren't backed by Discovery, were they?
No, I'm just asking you. I'm just feeling curious. I wasn't.
No, they're all sort of non-branded at this moment.
Fair enough.
Which doesn't really bother me. As long as they get the gameplay right, as long as they get the mechanics right. And
the other thing I say with a game like that is allow modding. Because then people could mod in more vehicles. They go down that avenue.
They are going to eventually, just not yet. They want to, obviously, they want to.
Obviously. You know, like Farm Sim. Imagine what Farm Sim would be like without the mods. Well, half the game it is.
But we've said this in the past. Farm Sim wouldn't have survived as long as it has over the years without the modding communities. Without the modding community, the game wouldn't have survived. Which is a true fact. That game would not be as
popular.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as popular or as successful as it is without the modding community. You know, you got the likes of Auction David and Alien Jim and all the other map makers. Because as much as I like the base game maps, there is a new map coming towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
But it would get very, very boring, the same stuff over and over again, whereas the likes of the modders gives you variety.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they are on about doing modding with that game, but it'll be very...
Yeah, fit a lot further down the road.
Yeah.
The safety car right now would be a really useful game.
I mean, the good thing about the gold. Uh,
What position is Hamilton in?
second.
So I'm 46.6 seconds behind him, apparently.
Yeah, he's second.
Okay, thank you.
And nobody else is pitted by you and
Yuki.
Yuki. So I'm still sort of eyeing up that my garage,
Hmm.
but I don't know. I got Mombazu,
Yeah.
but I haven't played that yet. I'm going to be doing a look at that at some point.
Like I say, we want to really have a look at long drive multiplayer.
Yes, we do. Where is it at? Somewhere. Sorry, I'm just having a quick flip through my flip from a
Steam list.
from a wish list a minute. Kind of want to get back into City Skylines as well. I like that game. There it is. Yeah, so it's coming out February, March.
Why?
Gold Hunter.
Yes, it's not far off then.
No, I reckon it's going
Because we're
to
at
be
the back
more.
end of February now.
It's going to be more March, I reckon.
Well, it's looking like it now because we've got not very much of February left at this stage.
I think they want to wait and see what happens with this playtest. Because
But they also haven't specified which February, March.
this year. Yeah, because it says extensions are planned after release as well, so... You know that flying thing that I was on about, the flying objects?
Yeah.
That's drones. There's
Yeah,
drones
no,
in
I
the
mean,
game. Yeah, there is drones in the game. I haven't heard back from that guy from last night.
well, fair enough. He obviously gave him the information he wanted. Maybe he's doing his order.
Yeah, one of my mates messaged me last night, and just basically was it? Yeah, no, last night, and he wished me obviously
Yeah, happy birthday.
yeah, and then he also put first day of testing today too.
Because he thinks obviously when the unboxing video came out, also first day you had it.
No. Do you want to know this? Do you want to know my friend's job?
Go on.
He's a supplier technical assistant mechanical team leader at Mercedes AMG.
Oh, right.
He works for Merck.
What, in F1 or?
I think he works
Oh, in like the road car side.
No, quality team leader for supplied mechanical components across Formula 1 and automotive products. That answer your question?
Yeah, you're going to just fly a few dodgy ones to him here and there.
Oh yeah, right.
Watch this, just as I say that, my car explodes.
But it's like every time I've been sort of my usual rants on Facebook, it's like, oh shit, he works for Merck as well. Whoops, my friend will see that. Right, you got Sainz, Bottas, Alonso, Vettel,
Sniper
Kimi.
pit.
Yeah. One, two, three, and Bottas appears. Oh, is he gonna yeet you? Wow! Oh wow! That was a bit like, yeah.
And they got DRS off him.
Oh yeah, I was half expecting him to shut the door on you.
No, I kind of did the opposite. You don't see how wide I let him run out of that corner.
Yeah, I noticed. I was on board with him.
I was leaving him with no opportunities. Showing him what he used to have.
Fucking hell, you've even got the fastest lap.
Yeah, no, I have. I've got 100% brand new engine components in this thing.
True.
Even on hard tyres, it's a flaming cruise missile.
So you've got Gio, Latifi and Sainz, but Sainz has already pitted. Hamilton's now leading the race.
Well, I'll know when he pits because I'll get a message.
So your top 10 is Hamilton, Leclerc, Verstappen, Norris, Gasly, Ricciardo, Sainz, Ocon, Russell and Mick Schumacher, but they're just pitting now, them three. I really couldn't keep track there because the positions were just jostling around.
I've ended up in 8th.
Yeah, I know, because you basically passed.
But I'm like 15 seconds off the next guy up the road, so...
Yeah, you've got to catch Sainz, because Sainz has already pitted.
Yeah, plus I'm going to have to... I don't think I can get to the end on this set of hards.
Nah, I don't think you will. And you've got the rain to contend with yet. You don't know how much it's gonna...
ETA about 15 minutes, literally just as you said that. You reminded him, you prick.
And you don't know how much that's gonna bucket down, so you could go... You could possibly...
That could actually work well for me, if I can time that right.
You could possibly go Inters if... If it puts an... Sector 3... Yellow flag.
Come on, safety car, come on, safety car, come on, safety car.
Oh, it's all... Norris is out. And he's out right on a bad position. You just...
I'm surprised with this track the game doesn't just safety car it, you know.
No, he's in a runoff area on the bridge bit, by the looks of... I think it's a bridge bit?
Well,
No,
where I'm getting to now.
Oh, it's after the bridge then. It's this runoff area here.
Yeah, I can
he's
see
in
him
there.
in front of me.
God, you take that corner a bit weird, don't you?
You are?
The one with the pit lane, because you go right across the curbs.
Hey, it works.
So you're 12.4, 12.4, 12.5 off signs at the moment.
I'm now on 15 according to my game. 15.2.
Or is that the leader gap? No, that's interval gap. Oh no, sorry. He's 12 seconds off Ricciardo.
As according to my screen, I am
You're
14.6 off him now.
Yeah, well, you're 14.7, 14.8. What's that Ferrari just... well, I suppose he's on... What's he on? Tyre-wise?
Mediums.
Which are like a lap old.
Yeah.
I don't know how you and Alan really like how you and Alan like Singapore. I can never
It's
seem
not
to...
the worst. As you can see now, I'm kind of getting the flow going.
Yeah, but I can never get to seem to get it right, especially if I'm mid-pack.
Well, that's it. It's different in pack and stuff like that. It's like one mistake and you aren't punished hard, but once you can actually get it,
Oof. You.
yeah, kick then.
Yeah, you lucky. Lucky you could sort of snap it back quick enough. Oh, you had a little bit of a hit with the wall there.
Didn't do any damage.
No, but I heard it hit it. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's not as bad a track as Monaco in my book. It just seems to have a bit more actual like rhythm to it.
Monaco's going to be very interesting with these new cars. I don't really know what to expect of Miami, if I'm honest.
I want it to be good, but I'm very doubtful.
Yeah.
Because it's in a car park, it's going to be completely flat.
I mean, is this a test for Miami?
I have no idea. But you know, I want it to work because I like Miami and the fact that it's around the Hard Rock Stadium.
I was going to say, is it not the Hard Rock Stadium?
Yeah, it is. Right, Jeff, I will check my MFD for new strategy option when I'm not a bit busy.
You've done damage to your front wing.
No, I haven't.
Well, why is he telling you?
Jeff now reckons I can get to the end.
What, on the hearts?
Yeah.
Alright.
My plan was to throw the softs on with about 10 laps to go. But he's just giving me the option, which was keep current, or to do what he called full race update. Which you say no more pit stops. So, yeah.
Would you really want to do that in the rain? On these? On all
Well, if it
trails?
rains, that goes out the window. That's working on the assumption the track stays dry.
Yeah.
I mean, it could rain, but not get wet enough to need to change tyres, you know, if it's...
I mean, you 13.7 on signs at the minute.
I know, I'm not gaining a lot on him.
No.
But I'm still going to score more points than you.
Yeah, well.
You're back in your favourite medical tent chatting up that nurse again.
I just really don't like Singapore.
Well, maybe if you finish a lap, you might.
Sometimes I can get the grip of Singapore, but then sometimes I just can't get the grip of Singapore. It's a bit weird.
Well, it's like I was, because my last two races have been Imola and Portimao. And I purely put it down to lack of experience, because pretty much every other course in the game, we've driven on every game since 2012.
Yeah, but we always used to do. I mean, we used to do better at Monaco. We used to do better at Singapore, but since the new handling style came in...
I have to remember my start to the 2021 game. Fucking hell.
Leclerc's just pitting, just so you know. Gasly's pitting.
Is that their second stop or their first?
First. So the only two people that need to pit is Max and Hamilton.
Right.
So oh God, you've got two Ferraris to deal with now, have you?
Yeah, well that's weird because Gasly and Leclerc both just pitted, right?
Yeah.
Leclerc's put the hards on, Gasly's put the softs on.
Gasly will be on a free stop strategy.
So he'll be stopping again, yeah?
Yeah. Gasly's on a free stop strategy by the sounds of it. Because the game gave me a free stop strategy.
2 stop, you mean? 3 stints?
No, it gave me 3 stints. It was actually a free stop strategy. But then The second one below was go from hard to mediums.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
But the top
Well, that's
one,
what I wanted to do, but I didn't get selected in time, so I ended up starting with the mediums. I ended up changing to the hards when I pitted anyway.
yeah, but the top one was going to be soft.
Apparently Hamilton's in the pit.
Yeah, they are. Max and Hamilton are.
But my plan always was to try and run the hard. After I got the hards, I was going to try and run them till the softs were going to be viable.
So were you basically going to do it? Were you going to do a bit of a Sergio Perez and turn them into fucking softs?
If I can get away with it.
That's how he did. Didn't he do that?
So, I guess so another car.
Yeah, but Max. You're 1.2 off Max.
Yeah, but it looks like he might be 2, so he might be making other stuff again, yeah?
Yeah, you're 3 seconds off Max.
Yeah.
Leclerc's... I'm sorry, Sainz is in the lead. Hamilton, Leclerc, Max, you. Then it's Gasly, Ricciardo, Fernando, Bottas, and Seb in 10th.
Bottas enjoying that life back in the Williams.
Yeah.
Because somebody stole his Merc.
Yeah, but the problem is, we give Bottas shit. We forget that Bottas did do well with Merc.
He won a race in a Williams, didn't he, if I remember
Williams,
right?
I meant...
Oh, he certainly had podiums.
He had podiums. I don't know if did he ever get him with the constructors? Was there ever a point he was involved in getting Williams constructors?
No, I don't think he was that. Because basically his entire year in the turbo hybrid era, and Williams haven't gone near well like that, but I'm sure we got him. Because don't forget, it's not that many years ago where Williams were basically like the second Mercedes team, and we're often fighting with the likes of Racing Point, Force India. So the last couple of years they seem to have shot backwards.
Yeah.
Rain 10 to 15 minutes. Verstappen and Leclerc are holding each other up, and he's doing me a big favour.
Yeah. They've had 7 driver champions actually. 1980, 82, 87, 92, 93, 96 and 97.
Damon Hill being the last one. But I think Hill was 96, wasn't he?
The first entry they ever came... The first entry for Williams was 1977 Spanish Grand Prix. And then...
You may want to keep watching the screen, this could get juicy pretty soon.
I am watching. 1978 was the Argentine Grand Prix for constructor. I don't know how juicy this is gonna get. Not yet. It's a case of pick your battles. Especially with this track. You haven't got a lot of battery left, David, have you?
It's alright.
Problem is you're in a small DRS train here. Oh my god, he's squeezing.
Did it work?
Yeah. Now you've just got Leclerc. Problem is Max is going to get DRS on you as well.
It's Eilert, yeah.
I thought Max was going to run to the back of you then. Here goes the DRS train.
Tell you what, that Ferrari ain't slow in a straight line.
No. Oh, it kicked then. You took too much curb.
It wasn't that I touched. Me and Leclerc touched.
You got damage?
Nope.
Lucky. That slowed you down though. You got Max all over your gearbox now.
Yeah. And do I look worried?
Yeah, you've got to pass Leclerc, get past Hamilton, and then deal with Sainz. Max got DRS.
It was too far back to do anything with it.
Oh, I was expecting Leclerc to shut the door there. Oh, I think there was a bit of contact made.
There wasn't, I didn't get a controller flash.
Fair enough.
I think he saw sense and backed out of it. Yeah, but Hamilton's gonna have to pit again, surely.
What was he on?
Softs.
Yeah.
So it's just science might be the issue. If I can get these tyres to the end, depending on how much time I've got left. Obviously, we don't know what the weather's actually going to play as yet.
No. Well, Williams is more successful with an engine supply was Renault. That won them 5 of the 9 constructors titles.
Well, if I can let the Manslim and all that. And
Well,
Hill.
Williams is one of the group of 5 teams that won every constructors championship between 1979 and 2008. And every drivers championship from 1984 to 2008.
You're listening to Williams Facts on Game Time UK Plus. Huh?
What?
Well, considering the game told me full race update, it's now telling me I'll be approaching the pit window, I'll be on the softs. Oh, I'll just ignore it. I'm gonna wait to see what this weather does anyway. Because these softs are only 25%, well, these hard's only 25% worn, so plenty of life left in these yet.
Well,
I do remember me laugh different story that I ended up watching a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on Monday just because I was sat at home. And Donald Trump was in it.
oh dear.
And it made you realise how long ago he was by how thin and how young he was. I've got a picture on my phone, but it's like, you know, like, actually Donald Trump walks in.
Yeah, well, it was 87 when Mansell. Well, it was 86 and 87 was Mansell and Nelson Piquet.
Yeah.
And then when Brundle was there.
I never realised he drove for Williams, fair enough.
Yeah, he did in 88.
I'll be brutally honest, I can't remember 1988 so well.
No, I can't.
Even if I wasn't born till 1989.
I was born in 88, but there we go.
You old fart.
Yeah, because it was Mansell and Brundle, but there was also... There was Schlesser and Patrese as well.
Hmm.
But then Williams didn't win a game.
Are Hamilton and Sainz all over each other?
Hamilton's on Sainz's gearbox, yes.
How that explain? I'm looking at the gap and I'm thinking, is that 5 seconds each to each, or is that?
No, Hamilton's nearly nearly that close to Sainz. He can read his fucking serial number.
Fair enough.
And then it wasn't.
Weather report. Weather report. Fucking hell, Jeff. Weather report. Rain pretty soon is all I got out of him.
Then it wasn't until '92 when it was Mansell and Riccardo Patrese again. And then...
Lewis is pitting.
So is Sainz.
Oh.
So this could work in your favour now, maybe?
Well, this way, if it comes to raining and we have to pit again, I am going to turn advantage. I'm going to pit stop less.
Yeah.
This could really work in my favour.
And then it was Hill and Prost in '93. And then it was Hill and Ayrton Senna. There was also David Coulthard and Mansell.
Well, I think, was it 93 would have been... 94 was when Senna was killed, wasn't it?
Mm.
He was in a Williams. That was the one thing that Schumacher documentary on Netflix actually shows his crash.
Yeah, it does.
It's the first time I've actually ever seen the first time I can recall having seen the footage. I possibly saw it when it happened. Because I was certainly sort of getting into F1 and that by that age, by like 4 or 5, but...
1st of May 1994.
Yeah. At Imola. Not Imola. It was Imola, wasn't it?
He was a Formula 1 World Drivers' Champion in 1988, 1990 and 1991.
Okay, I've got spots of rain on my screen.
Yep.
DRS hasn't been disabled yet though, so... I am going to queue up a set of inters in my list, ready?
He died in an accident leading the
Verstappen's pitting now.
He died in an accident leading the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix driving for Williams.
Yeah.
In other words, he died at Imola. For those that don't understand what the San Marino Grand Prix was, it's Imola. Ooh.
What's up?
Little bit of news for you, David. The Aston Martin has been confirmed. And medical car will be appearing at 12 races.
Alright.
So the Aston Martin is back.
I was thinking about that because we mentioned it not heard of. I reckon at the time it was probably a multi-year deal and we just didn't read it properly. That's probably why we hadn't heard a lot.
Yeah. Nice to see the Aston back.
Expect the grid level to start falling away soon. What, because of the weather or because of my tyres, Jeff? You have to be more precise.
Because of the tyres.
So it's when they disable DRS, you know, it's going to start getting...
Well, the thing is, you've got 10 9 laps.
9 laps. My tyres are only, well, my worst one's only 36%. But like I say, I ain't going to pit now, I'm going to hold out, because if Inter's become the...
Well, nobody's swapped to the wet tyres
Well,
yet.
say DRS hasn't... Until DRS gets disabled, nothing will happen. That's the first sign that things are getting...
Mm.
I mean, it says if I pitted now I'd come out 4th, but I don't want to risk...
You will.
Well, what do I do? First set of softs on and 2 laps later come in again.
Yeah. Well, you haven't got the gap back.
I'm actually, it doesn't, so far so good. It's not feeling too terrible.
Don't curse the commentator yourself, David.
I'm catching a back mark, I'm guessing spin.
Yep, it is.
Told you, the game's AI has done him a dirty there. He's always so far behind.
Yeah, but I'm very surprised Schumacher's where he is.
Why, where is he?
Well, Schumacher this race is 15th.
Yeah, but where's Bottas dragged that Williams to?
9th. And Latifi's in 17th.
But we know the Bottas AI in this game, because I think in my first season, Bottas blitz Hamilton.
Yeah, that was before the race started to go dead.
Getting a little bit of sliding going on now.
The driver stats are a bit weird in the game. Because they try and make them reflect the real life. But not...
Yeah, but I don't see Mazepin being as bad as he is, as the game gives it.
Oh no. He's not. The car was just underdeveloped last season. Haas weren't prepared to do the money to develop the car because they were concentrating on this season's car.
Yeah. Well, let's not forget, this season's car was supposed to come out last year. And they put it back a year because of COVID, didn't they?
Yeah. So we would have been driving technically this year's car on this game. But, yeah, I haven't seen any announcements yet of any chatter.
The game, no I haven't.
Chatter about the game yet.
I'll give my ear to the ground on this touring car game.
It's getting slidey, David.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, what, the BTCC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's doing it.
Cody's, I think.
Yeah, there's been nothing said about that. It's supposed to be this year sometime.
I'm pretty sure Cody's were behind it. 'Cause I think weren't EA behind the original one back on?
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Codemasters.
Yeah.
Codemaster was Toka.
7 laps.
It's getting very slidey though.
Yeah, but it's still not disabled DRS or anything, so it's still not that.
No, I know it hasn't. But I don't know. I don't know if it's worth risking swapping tyres
Not yet.
just to give you a grip.
Yeah, but I will though, if it's not that wet,
No,
the
no,
DRS is disabled,
no.
I'll just burn them out. Oh, hello, new strategy.
What's it giving you?
Yes. Yes, I'm coming in the end of this lap.
It's gonna put you back in 4th though, isn't it?
No, I'm guessing the AI's probably going to get the same. Usually when you get the strategy call, the entire grid gets it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but Hamilton's in 4th. Hamilton will be... Ooh, that could drop Hamilton down the rankings here. Because if you're pitting now, he can't pit unless they double stack you.
Well, either stackers or...
Oof. I may need a defibrillator by the end of this.
A coffin.
A what?
A coffin. She's not stopping.
Oh shit.
Front wing damage.
Oh, that's gonna slow you down even more.
It's alright, it's not the end of the world. He's gonna fuck Hamilton royally though.
Well, guess what?
Well,
Now, do you now know how Norris feels at Russia last year?
hi LeChair.
Oh Christ, he's on your gearbox.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's probably gonna pit as well, so...
Shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh!
Oh, yes!
You just brought a fucking safety car out, haven't you?
Yep.
And Sainz and Hamilton, they've still got to pit. You clarty bastard. So you've only got Leclerc to deal with.
I should have, yeah.
Was that... That was because of you and Leclerc?
I think it's because
You were both pushing.
I fired debris down the track.
Well, yeah, you got pushed into the fucking pit barrier.
I know I did, but in doing so, say, fired basically my front wing off down the track.
Yeah, I was actually half expecting you though.
I was expecting my wheel to pop off.
Yeah, I really was.
I think you had less of an impact and lost the wheel.
I did.
But that couldn't have worked out a lot better for me, really, could it?
No, it's done you a favour because you're 24 seconds. Are you 8 seconds? I'm
8 behind Leclerc, 30 odd behind Hamilton. In fact,
Yeah.
Hamilton might just be able to jump. Because I'm fighting a fucking Delta. I hate that Delta shite.
Yeah, but Sainz and Hamilton are going to have to pit.
Yeah, but I'm 30 odd behind and they're probably only going to lose, what, 20? I'll end up right behind them, but they might just get out in front of me yet. Well, like I say, I'm struggling with this sodding Delta right now, as we always do.
I get the Delta. Right. Sainz is just going to the pit lane now. Hamilton's just going to the pit lane now.
Yeah, I think they're going to get back out in front of me, but I'm going to be right on the... We're going to be right together.
Well, it's going to bunch you up though, isn't it? Right, Hamilton's just made his pit stop. Or just making his pit stop.
Because unfortunately I'm not able to go flat out because of Delta fucking...
Well, Leclerc... Yep, Sainz is out. Hamilton's out.
Yeah, so unfortunately me changing a wing cost me too much time.
Leclerc's just crossed. And past Hamilton.
Right, now I've just got safety car queue, the Delta's gone. So if I had that last lap, I could probably have beaten Hamilton because I could have just fucking planted it.
Yeah, but the thing is, the leader wasn't with the safety car.
I know, but he's still shite.
And it's the Aston. Speaking of the Aston.
He was the Aston last race as well.
Tends to be more like Asia, Middle East. It seems to be the Aston Martin for some bizarre reason.
Wow, Ferrari, Merc.
Don't forget to watch your tyre temperatures. You're in wet conditions.
I know, don't worry. Hopefully it's not a long safety car.
Well, everybody's now on Inters.
Not surprising.
No, I was just telling you. Everybody's done the pits and on the inters. I think what it might do though is it may let it go.
Even though the grid's not bunched up just because he thinks he'll run out of time.
I think it might let it. What did you do?
Had a bit of a spin.
Cold tyres?
Just too much power, just lose.
Yeah,
Shit.
you've got cold tyres.
Come on.
Your tyres are cold.
I could get disqualified here, apparently I'm too far back from the queue and I've not got a lot of time. Oh no, they're gonna do me a favour. Well, that wasn't in the script. Just like out of the corner, just give you too much gas and you just lit the back tyres up.
Yeah, it's a bugger because you've just got to keep your tyre temperatures up.
So I've now got a couple more to overtake.
Yeah, Danny Rick, Max. It's lap 27, so it's gonna go possibly end of this lap, end of next lap.
End of this lap, I would think, because
Usually doesn't push for a safety car 3 laps to 3 to 2 laps towards the end, so
yeah, I know.
I think your tyres were too cold.
I just give it too much gas. It's that simple.
Yeah, but you say that, but I still think your tyres were too cold for the braking.
Turn the car down to lean there, it's not putting quite as much power through the axle.
I don't know why it has that. Doesn't make sure difference anymore, does the fuel modes?
Yeah, it'd be alright if you could turn it up, cause I've got nearly 5 laps of fuel. If I could turn it up to max again for these last 4 laps.
Yeah, but you can't.
I know, it's bullshit.
There's been no say whether they're going to carry that reg again.
I would think they are.
I imagine so.
Oh, steady girl.
Well, the safety car should drop, if it's going to drop soon.
So usually end at second sector, it does it?
It would need to drop it. Would have need to have dropped it by now.
Oh, fuck's sake, game, come on.
Unless it does a late call.
Less laps means less chance, so come on, I need it.
It should have dropped it.
Yeah, we're not doing it this lap. Fuck's sake.
It can't let the entire grid catch it.
Well, there's a blue, I think that's a Williams, is it well back?
Maybe Latifi and Spin. Spin is well back. So there's no way the game should just drop this and...
But yeah, it will have to end this lap then, I would hope.
It'll have to. It's 2 laps. This is where the game bugs out and actually this race will end under safety car. But now I've said that. Oh, it could do a Japan short and the safety car not go in, cause the shit for the AI, you don't manage not to get caught up on it.
And that'd be nice.
And go on and win
I've
the
already
race.
got fastest laps, I've got that, as long as finishing the points, I've got that point. Wow, even at this speed the visibility is fucking abysmal. I cannot see Cap.
Not surprised. You've just got a papaya orange McLaren in front of you.
Huh.
I know exactly who Alan would go for. I know who you would go for in the 2022 game. I know who
Who's that?
Alan would go for. You'd go for the Aston, and Alan would go for the McLaren.
Me, it's Aston or Alpine this year.
Yeah, I was looking at Alpine. I'd look at Alpine, or I hate to say this, but maybe even the Merc.
Try hard.
Fuck off.
Says the guy currently driving the Merc.
Yeah, safety car's going in.
Yeah, I can see that. At least it's not you leading it this time.
Yeah, it'd be even worse in the wet. There was nothing wrong with me leading the way. You'd have done the same.
Oh, and I've probably done it worse, to be fair.
Yeah, you probably would have done. Can you imagine how many team radio messages there would have been? Safety car's doing too slow, my tyres aren't getting warmed. Cold tyres?
Let's book him a start.
You were Gasly on your gearbox.
Yeah, he's treacherous.
You might not get DRS either.
We're not going to get DRS in these conditions, are we?
No. When it rains in Singapore.
Alright.
I'm not sure you're liking it out there. If I'm
It's
honest.
fine. What's not to like?
The fact you got an Alpha Tauri sniffing your gearbox and behind him is an Alpine. I can tell you're having a bit of a struggle out there by the way you're throttling you're feathering that throttle a lot more than you normally would.
It's the beauty of variable controls you can do. Unless you're trying to play this on a keyboard.
I'm quite interested when, obviously, getting a PS5 eventually, but the haptic feedback. Bet that's interesting.
But finally, I've got rid of Gasly.
No. I would say you might catch Ricardo, but I've got to say if you can make this last lap an absolute beast.
An absolute banger.
But in these conditions it might be a stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, if this was dry race, you'd have fucked off. You'd have gone. You'd have been. You'd have probably been up in first by now, but yeah, they have made the wet racing physics a little bit more challenging.
You don't say. How would you know? You're sat there not doing.
Spa and other races where I've had wet races.
Told you that freaking pop out was rough. Do you know, like I say, literally it dried out with like 3 laps to go. So like I say, all the guys who were a lap down pitted and put softs on and were trying to get back past us.
Yeah.
I was watching every lap because I was fighting Norris. And if Norris pitted, I was going to follow him, but only if he pitted, because there's no way I could have made back the difference.
Yeah.
And the bastard didn't pit. Don't think I'm going to get Danny Rick. The best I can hope for is to hold on. Which I'm really annoyed about that little spin under the safety car, because I lost 2 places in that.
At least you didn't do a George Russell. And bin it under a safety car.
Is Danny's car blowing up, or is that just spray?
That's spray.
It suddenly went very white.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of spray coming up.
It suddenly went a lot thicker and almost like white smoke.
Yeah, no, that's just spray. That's a lot of spray coming off his car. God, can you imagine you doing Jeddah in the wet?
I can't imagine it. For part of our 12-hour, folks. Stretch goal now.
That'd be fucking brutal.
Monaco, full wet, 100% race distance.
That'll be over in what? Less than 10
And I'd
minutes?
say we wouldn't do 100% race distance because none of us would get that far. Oh, Chris would need so many front wings he'd end with different car makers on because they'd have run out of their own.
I'm sure that happened before. Where we had done a race where I ended up with so many front wings. Oh.
Am I close enough for some last corner heroics?
No. Maybe. No.
Sadly not. I was frigging I just held onto it round that corner.
Yeah, you did a slight knock on the wing, didn't you? Oh, on the wheel.
Hey!
And you got driver of the day, which isn't bad.
Well, I got one from last to 6th, didn't I?
It's never easy to make it
True.
across the finish line here in Singapore, but they
Yeah,
done so
the
with
Ferraris did well.
Well, the 1-2, aren't they, yeah?
Come on, winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by
Yeah,
Ferrari.
Ferrari and your teammate.
Yeah.
So, incidents on the race. Hamilton had a collision with Sainz. Sainz had a collision with Hamilton. Spin had a collision with Schumacher. Schumacher had a collision with Spin. Me DNF. Lando Norris. You for a collision with Leclerc, and Leclerc a collision with you.
Yeah, that's when he pushed me into the pit wall.
Yeah. That was shit race for me, but as I said at the start of the stream, it was gonna be a shit race for me anyways.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad race for David, to be honest.
Oh, I made the best out of the situation.
So, I'm gonna end this one here, guys. So, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitch. Don't forget you can support the channel on PayPal and Patreon and Ko-fi. All links are in the description, and we shall see you next time. So until then,
So long and thanks for all the fish.
goodbye for now.